Morning, everybody. Kevin from Watch This with Joe and Kevin. I'm here with the eighth, I believe, episode of season 3 of The Sopranos. Last episode, I really liked the arc that a lot of the characters took, but most especially Carmela. She went to see Dr. Melfi on her own, so she clearly has things she wants to get off her chest. Took a recommendation to see an actual therapist on her own, and this therapist was really blunt with her in I think, a really positive way. I don't want your money because it's blood money, so I'm going to be direct with you. You're an accomplice. And she really is. I know we've said before that Carmela either avoids, right, deflects what Tony is and does, and Tony doesn't tell her not to make her an accomplice after the fact or whatever. But she's largely in denial about her own culpability with it. She is married to a mob boss, and she knows it, who does illegal things, and she gets the benefit from them. I think back to when she was mad at Tony, and then he brought her that really nice fur coat, which she absolutely loved. So she's definitely has and continues to enjoy reaping the rewards of the lifestyle that she doesn't want to acknowledge that she's really a part of. She has to kind of face it. She doesn't want to face it. But by the end of the episode, I love the way they did this. And this is such a well-written show, right? And a nice moment of showing. She tells Tony that she went to dinner with, was it the dean or provost of the school of Columbia, where Meadows going to school, and pledged $50,000 and says that Tony has to do it for her. So Tony's going to have to donate $50,000 to help out Meadow educationally, kind of moving forward, which is a kind of a nice admission and acceptance of the fact that, yeah, I am a participant in this, and yeah, I am reaping the benefits of it. So she doesn't hide from the fact. She doesn't meekly ask Tony for the money. She says, "You're a criminal. I'm part of this crime family. You're going to do what I say." I don't think, someone mentioned that do I think that was a selfless act? Like, well, maybe she's doing it to do some good. Well, I don't think that she's giving the money to the school because the money's going to do good. I think she's giving the money to the school because the money is going to do things for Meadow, which is kind of the point. So, yeah, I think, at least right now, Carmela is kind of getting over to that acceptance point of Tony and who he is and what he is. And between you and me, I hope we get back to Ralphie, because I hate that guy a lot. He's played very well by Joe Pantoliano. Yeah. And, he's a great character, kind of like Richie was, a great character you love to hate, played by a really, really good performer. And I want to know what the fallout's going to be from it. At some point, Ralphie's going to cross the line, and I feel like he keeps getting close. Morally, he's way crossed it, but for Tony, he's going to cross the line. Kind of curious to see, after Dr. John Kennedy has messed up, refuses to acknowledge it, and has kind of abandoned Junior, at least to the point that that Tony has allowed him to abandon Junior. He's kind of, performatively saying, "I'm here for you, call me whenever, but stay this course of treatment." A course of treatment he does not think or believe will help Junior really in the long run, but it gets Tony off his back. I'm kind of wanting to see if we keep moving forward with that storyline, or that's kind of it. Junior's just going to be on a weakened form of treatment from now on. We shall see. We do want to go ahead and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudu Gunda Varapu, Torger Lingstad, Weird Magic, and Wear Panda 47. Appreciate it, guys. Really glad you're here with us. If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we have watched or we are currently watching, please check out a link in the description below our Patreon page. On every show, including Sopranos, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon. If we're on YouTube, on everything on our Patreon, you will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You'll only see and hear me for copyright purposes. Tell you one thing, I know that he's rich and powerful and everything, but this show does not make look being a gang leader look like a lot of fun. Just enemies everywhere, including your own family, and new ones can pop up at any time. Black light party, no thank you. Everyone's teeth look weird.
Where did you get it? Your friend! What the f*** are you doing in Colombia?
Oh my god, that guy?
You like that?
I choose you!
You know what? At least she's in a good mood for a change. I've never seen it.
Just don't tell you that.
I don't even talk to him anymore.
That's kind of true.
Read up and suck my...
God. Yeah. Different kind of party, but same sad vibe.
Hey, how are you? Can I get you guys?
Oh, he's a buzzkill, isn't he?
What's wrong with you? The skip's here.
I'm on a roll here.
You'll be on a slab, you keep it up.
So this is like a public dissing, not going over to see him. Oh, I love the choice of the Western Showdown music here.
Look good. Want a drink?
Trying to remember the name of the song. It's got lyrics, but Ghost Riders in the Sky, something like that. Like,
Let's whack this sucker and be done with it.
kind of with Polly.
I'm here to enjoy myself.
Sleepy.
You drank too much tequila. Come on, I can't stop now.
Yes, you can. Okay, he got there. Good.
You'd be leaving your house, he'd pull a Jack Ruby on you. I'm gonna have to punch this hole. Frankly, I was a little surprised.
Because he murdered a girl?
It was a tragedy. The fact is, though, she was not related to you by blood or marriage. She was not your gumad.
Ow. Ow.
Make him disappear or make nice. You only got two choices.
Vote disappear.
I would suggest something in the way of an apology. Absolutely not. Ralphie and captain. Over my dead body.
I swear Ralphie's not going to survive this season.
Why? You think I'm afraid of that fat?
Oh, man.
I could see if it was his daughter, a niece of his. But all this over some dead.
You.
Look who I caught sneaking in the fire door. My parishioners might not understand I'm here to help feed the hungry.
Oh, I forgot about this guy.
Thing with turkeys, they got no sense of direction. They're on their way to the food emporium, and now look.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. Carm's parents.
Great. How about Meadow?
So, Thanksgiving, who's all coming?
Oh, my God. We're asking the same question.
Just hung up with Meadow, and she was asking if Jackie was coming for Thanksgiving. Oh, really? Jackie just asked me about her. My radar's up.
Yeah.
You and those romance novels, Rosalie.
Oh, can you imagine the beautiful children those two would make?
They would be beautiful children, for sure.
Enough of this jet shit. I'm going over to Mr. Spacely's house for dinner.
I was just talking to her. What am I going to say?
Fine, I'll call. And my excuse won't be nearly as nice as yours.
This is going to spin out of control, isn't it?
Dr. Akavi. Gloria Trillo. Globe Mercedes.
God, Tony cannot help himself, can he? How long until Tony makes his move?
I'm usually Thursday, but I had to reschedule because of the holiday.
Oh, this is when I usually come. I'm trying to, quit smoking.
Here.
I murdered 7 relationships.
He's more honest than he is.
I could see you tonight at 7.
Yeah. Thanks.
He is hardwired for this, isn't he?
I feel so awful giving you so little notice.
Oh, don't be silly. I just wish there was something I could do.
Oh, this is going to get so bad.
Of course, I'll let you know when I know anything more.
Okay, take care, sweetheart. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
She did that really well as can be expected, because she doesn't know the details of all this.
Carm's father, he's sick. She had to cancel Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he knows.
Now, ordinarily, I would just, put him out to pasture. But he's a very valuable piece of manpower.
Is it complicated by a personal relationship?
We hate each other.
You know, most of the guys that I know, they read Prince Machiavelli. And I had Carmela go and get the Cliff Notes once, and he's okay.
The ends justify the means.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about the girl.
I was about to say, you're going to talk about the girl that came in earlier?
I'm very sorry about the confusion.
What does somebody like that need a shrink for?
Yeah, that's that.
Cindy, it's, it's after hours. It's dark. You want me to walk you to your car?
Yes.
No, thank you.
What?
I have some work I have to catch up on here.
I'm glad we at least alluded back to that, like it didn't just go away.
Like you even know who's playing.
It so happens that I do. Detroit plays every Thanksgiving. What a shame Barry Sanders retired. He's a real sweetheart.
It is a shame Barry Sanders retired early.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, okay. This makes a lot of sense.
Anything will ever happen to you.
Everybody, come on, dinner.
Sorry, covering off.
I'll tell you, this turned out to be a blessing in disguise. My two boys, huh? I was worried about the gravy, but...
I'm surprised that Ralphie hasn't said anything yet.
Jesus Christ, little manners, huh?
What'd she just say?
It's okay. Why don't you go see if Meadow wants to go to a movie or something?
I keep trying to play matchmaker. Matchmaker. Oh, come on, man.
Put more coffee on.
Oh my God, who could that be?
It's the Boston Strangler. Jesus, Mom. I guess you know everybody here, except for Aaron, Janice's friend.
Hey.
Have you heard the good news? He is risen.
Oh my God, man.
Sure, I mean, I was gonna go over to Hunter's. You wanna go?
Whatever.
Oh boy.
A soprano and a little Creole.
Well, this is not subtle.
So, how's school? Everything good, right?
Yeah, GPA is up this quarter.
I mean, good that he's going back to school and not pursuing his dream of being a gangster.
I have to study. Don't you have midterms too?
I don't even go anymore.
Oh.
Did you ever think of applying to FIT? It's supposed to be a good school for that.
Come on, come to Dodge. I want to be with you so bad.
A nickel for every kid in the world ever said, I just want to jump to the part where I'm a tycoon.
What?
You won't go with me, but you'd go with that black guy.
Oh, no.
Been hurt. Just give me some time, okay?
The angry drive away to really show you're a man.
Until then, here's how you'll get your thrills.
That sounds like Joe Montana.
And convertibles.
Earth to Tony.
Is Joe Montana going to be on this show? Because that was definitely his voice.
Did you hear? He disinvited Ralph to Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. It's going to be a thing.
I'm telling you, John, he's not leaving me a lot of options here.
Don't talk crazy. You want to commit suicide, pills are a lot easier.
Yeah.
As a friend. I know Tony can be difficult. His father was the same, his uncle. They always need someone to demonize.
Yeah.
And that wasn't my kid she was carrying.
Liar.
I was high, I admit it. And I swear to Christ, I'm not doing it anymore.
Tony, I'm sorry.
It's a good idea.
It might save your life.
He hit me.
He was wrong, believe me, he knows.
So these two just need to hug it out.
If your opponent is of choleric temper, irritate him.
Yeah, well...
Is that the art of war?
Talking about millions of dollars here, Tony. Wouldn't hurt either of us to have a point man in there that feels appreciated.
I like that this guy's trying to play nice here. Peacemaker.
You heard what he did. That poor girl just had her 20th birthday.
Capo's what he mentioned. I threw cold water on it right away.
They're right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you say you weren't going to stick your beak in?
Can't two friends talk? I talked to him. He's delighted you want to see him.
Oh my God.
Great. He said that? That's great. That's great news.
What'd I tell you?
Is this going to work?
God bless America, huh? Listen, you find yourself short on X. I know a guy.
Oh, he knows he's dealing. That's crazy.
He's trying to save face. So he stooped so low, he had his wife lie to your mother. Whatever you need, give me a call.
I can hook you up with X, but be good.
I was raped.
You have feelings of your own, and who is listening?
That's right.
Okay, yeah, and that's completely fair.
I have to sit there and take care of these people hour after hour with all their problems.
I mean, that's your job.
But it's hard sometimes. I just want to say, I hurt.
Yeah.
He offered to escort me to my car. I almost fell in his arms crying. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And she's still not dating her ex. We haven't really seen much with that. I can't remember his name. Richard?
Boy, Ralphie.
This is either going to go really well or really poorly. Tony's playing tough. This is like marriage counseling, man.
You know, to apologize.
Let him sit down. What kind of power move is this?
I said some things and I did some things that I'm sorry for.
So far, so good.
What'd you do?
Oh, come on, man. Help him save face a little.
When you offered me to drink. And I disrespected the Bing.
And I murdered an innocent girl.
And the story, and I'm sorry, Tony.
Okay, he did a really good job there.
A little bloated from Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, 1982.
Yeah, that was foul. That's funny.
It's pastoring. It's part of the game.
The game, he's going down.
Oh, what are you, stupid, coming in here talking to me like that?
I don't give a anymore.
Oh my God.
Shut the door. Jesus Christ, you're worse than Bobby.
I get that.
And these drafts. I should be down in Boca.
Drafts. It's like the Amazon jungle in here.
He's not well.
I thought you were going to ask my advice about Ralph Cifaretto.
Yeah, word's getting around.
Got any thoughts?
What else do I have left?
That's good.
They don't trust him. They undermine him. On top of that, you got Ralph now pissing in their ears.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes you hit the rocks. In the meantime, you find your pleasures where you can.
That's actually not terrible advice.
How much longer, Skip? I gotta take a leak.
Did he die? Did he Elvis out in the bathroom?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Maybe stroke. He wasn't feeling well and he was under a lot of stress.
He was a good man. Never said a bad word about anybody.
I mean, it does help eliminate Tony's problem of replacing him. He's not going to look weak getting someone else to take the job. It's necessity now.
It's a young man. Heart disease.
Oh.
There are worse ways to go. Even still, I'm the pisha dude.
Yeah.
So there's a vacancy.
That was going to
There's a lot of business to do.
Just give it to Ralphie and let it happen. No. He's going through the line here. And there it is. There's your best bet. He did apologize.
Making you captain.
There you go.
It was merit. And not just because somebody was constipated and blew a gasket.
Who cares, man? Just take it. It's what you wanted.
So, we gonna have a drink together or what?
Say yes. Oh my God. Tony's still being so petty. And I hate Ralphie, but come on, man. This is just creating more conflict.
Come on, double or nothing. Yeah, rack 'em.
You said you were gonna take me.
Go sit down.
Oof. Is that her car or his? I think that's his car.
Hey, no! Meadow!
Oh, that's bad.
We're totally fine. Nobody got hurt. Blew a tire.
But your car.
The car. Call it installed.
Oh my God.
They call it stolen? You have insurance, right?
I should have taken you to Vassal like you wanted.
But you love that car.
It's all right. Come on, let's get you home.
Okay.
I want to go with you.
You sure?
That was a wild sequence. So everybody's getting new cars in this. Oh, Tony's already hit on the girl, okay.
It's you.
I had my eye on...
Right.
You have to be accompanied by a sales rep.
Anybody available?
Dale?
Yeah.
I'm going out.
This is going to end well. Okay, I could have sworn that was Joe Montana's voice in the commercial, but they didn't show him there. He's probably not going to be on the show. My bad.
It's Gloria Trillo. I'm really sorry, but I can't make it today.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
Wow.
Do you want to reschedule?
No, it's okay. I'll just see you next week at the regular time.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
That's going to take her about 4 seconds to figure out. Oh, the duck's coming back. This was largely an episode for advancing plot and character storylines more than like character study, really. Obviously, we've got a new relationship for Meadow, probably a bad idea one. I think worse than Noah, but it all's going to kind of come down to it. Although he was really great at the end with her, it kind of feels like Jackie Junior was showing off for his friend, like being the guy about how bad she wants me and everything. But after that, when Meadow almost got hurt, he actually, like, his real self kind of came through. It was like, I know I love my car, but I'm just really glad you're okay. That's what matters more. A little less of the idiotic bravado, machismo, whatever you want to call it, that these guys in this world appear to be hardwired or at least forced to personify. And then we have, Ralphie being promoted. I don't know how that's going to go. Tony continues to kind of poke him a little bit. And I mean, I get it. I hate Ralphie for what he did to the girl. Wouldn't feel bad if something terrible happened to him at any point. But I mean, there's a smart way to handle things in a dumb way, and Tony promoting him and empowering him and letting him keep subsisting off of him while at the same time provoking him into conflict. I mean, Ralphie got really close to openly declaring war on Tony there, over perceived or real slights. So there's a lot that's going to happen moving forward. And now Tony, who's been very much pounding his own chest about what a great guy he is for cutting things off with his Russian girlfriend, now seems to have replaced her with the American one. And the wheels on the bus go round and round. Tony's still Tony, which I'm glad. Even though he's in therapy and even though he's trying to work on himself and he's trying to work on himself, I'll be pushing it a little bit, at least be happier, because he's been struggling. It doesn't mean that, going to therapy and he's all of a sudden going to start making the right decisions and being a more conscientious and caring, better person. He still is who he is. And I'm really glad the show's not going to steer away from that or let us forget it, that there's still a whole lot of hardships coming moving forward. Yeah, Junior seems to be not responding well to his chemo as was expected. We'll see if he ends up being okay or if we're kind of seeing the beginning of the end for Junior, because I don't know when or if he leaves the show, which would be too bad because he's a great character on the show. Absolutely wonderful character. Appreciate it, guys. I will see you very soon in the next one.